Its boosters say it is a jewel off the coast of Georgia. It is also one of the few popular tourist destinations unspoiled by its own success. The daily ferry to Cumberland Island limits the number of visitors to only 300 a day. And when a big-name wedding here raised the island's profile a year ago, it heightened interest in the unspoiled qualities that make Cumberland what it is.
Well, it's beautiful scenery here, though, isn't it?
Since the Kennedy wedding a year ago now, September, we have seen record visitation about 8 out of the last 12 months.
Yet despite its reputation as the pristine island home of a sometimes charming population of wild horses, and as a designated National Seashore, Cumberland Island supports more than wildlife. There are a number of privately owned tracts of property on Cumberland, home to a few hardy residents whose ancestry typically predates the government's stewardship of the island. And those residents use the island. They drive on its beaches. They maintain and market rooms in the island's only hotel, the Grayfield. And the National Park Service wants to buy their property, giving the government nearly total control of Cumberland.
Those properties are then managed totally by the National Park Service. We'll have ability to manage it in a more primitive condition than it is today.
Built around 1800s.
The purchase would cost the government $17 million. It has the vigorous backing of environmental groups, which say the deal would ensure Cumberland's future as a wilderness.
Since wilderness is diminishing, we have to be aggressive in protecting what we possibly can, not stepping back.
The National Park Service wants to buy 1,100 acres of privately owned property on the central part of Cumberland Island. But a group of landowners here has proposed a land swap instead. They would essentially give the Park Service the property it wants in exchange for property of equal value on the remote northern side of the island.
I personally would love to see the government protect it and keep it in its natural habitat, really.
Natural
I'd love to see
habitat,
that,
right.
yeah.
Backers of the land swap say the landowners would continue to protect from development the privately owned land on Cumberland. And they say the swap would save the government a lot of money.
Let's say both plans have the advantage of saving the environment, but one costs the taxpayers $17 million, the other one saves $17 million. You have maximized your habitat and minimized your dollars.
But the problem is the wilderness diminishes by the day, the week, the year, and we need to look at ways to move forward into an evolving wilderness. And I don't see that the swap moves us forward.
I'd say it's still win-win. The main objective is saving the environment.
Wouldn't want a whole bunch of motels.
You know, I wouldn't want it developed. I don't think so.
Even those who disagree on how to secure the island's future agree about the objective, keeping pristine a national seashore whose natural qualities remain intact and preserving a jewel off the coast of Georgia.